This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible, the actual family members and police officials have participated in recreating the events. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast.
Master Sergeant masqueraded on Monday. A Master Sergeant masqueraded. While preparing for winter, the Marines of Naval Justice School learned of the news of the new king, the King of the North. However, since May, the throne has remained empty. The Marines waited a fortnight, and yet still, their king had not come. It is rumored that somewhere in his travels, in the islands of Hawaii, that something went awry. There has been bleak, cryptic transmissions from the headquarters element on his whereabouts. With Queen Gillibrand in the King's Landing preparing her henchmen for RFIs and hot taskers, the Marines need their king. So in skipping McKiss's approval, the Marines reached out to Unsolved Mysteries to break open the case and find their beloved Master Sergeant Francis. Was he captured en route from the islands of the evil demigod Maui and forced to do his bidding? Or did he pledge allegiance to another house? Or worse, did he befall the fate of past passengers of United Airways? Stay with us, and maybe you can help solve a mystery. Alright, slow Karen here. We're part of our investigation. We're gonna go see Mr. Brown and get check up and see what Master's IT stuff is. Follow me. Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Hi, Slow Kettering here. You're part of the investigation.
Hi.
Unsolved Mysteries. We're investigating Master Sergeant Francis. We understand that you're the IT specialist here.
That is correct.
Is it true that you received an IT request from Master Sergeant Francis?
For an NMCI email account.
And to this date, do you know if in fact it was accessed?
Let me double check. Not at this time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Follow
Pleasure to
me.
meet you.
Krista, thanks for meeting with us here at Unsolved Mysteries. Obviously, as you can tell, we're here investigating the disappearance of Master Sergeant Francis. Can you give us any kind of leads of what you think may have happened to his disappearance?
Well, first of all, it's not Susan, is it?
No,
Susan?
Sloan.
Sloan.
But Susan's my mother.
Well, you can jot this down.
I'm not writing, but
First things first, it could be because we have way too much awesomeness, breathtaking awesomeness in this hallway. He got frightened or intimidated. What I was expecting when I heard that Master Sergeant Francis was coming was this amazing person, Staff Sergeant Barbas, my colleague. He has worked with him before. He said how motivating, how awesome he is, and you look around this room, you see all these mementos. We've got a football coach, we've got a basketball coach, a basketball player. Little did I know, we would also be getting a Houdini impersonator.
Houdini, it's interesting. What do you mean by that?
Well, seems like we've got a person who's really good at disappearing acts.
So are you saying that he possibly caused his own disappearance?
Well, I can't say for sure, but what I can say is I was at the next one day, minding my own business, strolling along, and I swear I saw Master Sergeant Francis's Cadillac Escalade, probably sitting on 22s or 24s. And clearly,
Did you see the driver?
And that's where it starts. A gentleman stepped out of the car. I saw feet first. Said, "Hey, that's Master Sergeant Francis." Staff Sergeant Main said, "Oh no, it's not." I said, "Oh yes, it is."
Was it?
It wasn't. Man popped out wearing a Cowboys jersey. Clearly couldn't be him. Eagles fan.
So, that's a very interesting story. Is there anything you have to say if Master happens to watch this episode tonight?
You know, all I'd like to say to him is, good night, Master Sergeant. Wherever you are.
Word, sir. Sloan Ketterman here of Unsolved Mysteries.
Very nice to meet you. How you
It's
doing?
for handshakes.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm
but
here.
working out.
May I have a seat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
That's fine.
I'm here investigating a disappearance of a Master Sergeant Francis. And understandably, I've heard that you're the executive officer here at Naval Justice School. Do you have any insight kind of into his disappearance slash kidnapping?
You said who?
Master Sergeant Francis. Tyrone Francis.
I haven't met the guy.
Do you have an inbound roster? Or...
Well, I was told we were supposed to get somebody that's coming in, but you know, I heard some master sergeant, but you know, I never met the guy. I don't know who it is. Have you seen anybody? Is anybody?
I'm investigating it, sir.
Well, I
So
know,
I'm
man.
kind of grasping from, I'm getting olive branches here.
So what have you heard?
So far, that he's a magician.
Like a Houdini.
Yeah, Houdini. Yes, actually, that very same word was used. So who's running the upstairs class with all the Marines?
Well, it's interesting. So I came here, you know, I'm actually pretty new here as the Naval Justice School Executive Officer, and I'm in charge of all the manpower here. And I thought I was going to get a senior enlisted leader, you know, advisor, you know, for the Marines. And I come here and I get nothing, you know. But I am told that I have a really, really strong course coordinator, Staff Sergeant Mays upstairs, and everything is under control.
So could we go investigate and possibly ask questions to Staff Sergeant Mays?
That would be where I would go next if I were you.
Hi, Staff Sergeant.
Staff Sergeant Mays?
Oh, hey.
Hi, Sloan Cameron here with Unsolved Mysteries. I'm doing a story on the disappearance of a Master Sergeant Francis.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that name before. What's going on with him?
Apparently, the Marines of NJS, he was the senior advisor that was supposed to be coming here and possibly kidnapped or just hasn't showed up. Do you have any information on this?
You know, I saw him when he first checked in, and he went into Master Gunnery Sergeant Gonzalez's office, and it used to be empty, and now it's got all of his mementos and all of his little trophies and all of his things. But you know, since that being set up, I haven't seen him at all.
Yeah, we talked to the XO. It seems everything been running pretty well here. Any issues from the Marines? Or?
No, you know, things have been moving pretty smoothly up here since his disappearance. I've had a nice smooth course. Things are going great. It's a nice life up here. Smooth.
All right, so I guess it's safe to say that him not being here, you've seen no change?
No changes at all. In fact, you know, it's been so smooth. We've got our mess night tonight. And, oh, you know what? We have our mess night tonight. White t-shirt. Yeah, okay. Making sure that I still had that. I wasn't sure if my Marines had taken that to the laundry for me or not.
Do you have any leads possibly on anything? I mean, this is a disappearance. This is a husband, a Marine, a father. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this.
No, absolutely. I've heard he's a solid Marine. You know, the weather outside here in Newport, Rhode Island has gotten pretty vicious. You know, I wouldn't rule out maybe an accidental death. You know, maybe he's not hydrating. Maybe he went out for a nice little PFT or something, and you never know what happens.
Very well. Well, thank you for your time, Staff Sergeant. Everything does seem to be in order. Have a great day.
All right, Semper Fidelis.
Hey, Sloan, let's go. We're live. We're good.
Sloan Cameron here. We're going out to the door of the senior officer advisor, currently Gunnery Sergeant Gallagher. I think he's in the lights on. Gunnery Sergeant Gallagher. Yes, Sloan Cameron. How are you doing?
Good.
Here with Unsolved Mysteries.
All
Doing an
right.
investigative report on a Master Sergeant Francis. Are you familiar? Can I sit down?
Sure.
Oh, appreciate it.
Master Sergeant, who?
Francis, supposed to be the inbound senior enlisted advisor. Currently, right now, I'm just giving a debrief here. I've heard multiple things. He's a magician. He hasn't even made it here yet. He did make it here, and then now I just recovered that he possibly could have been murdered. Sir, can you shed any light on this?
No, you know, you say Francis, I thought it was Franklin, maybe?
No, it's definitely Francis.
Okay, you know, I've seen his name on things, like this out-of-bounds shit. I've seen his stuff in the office in there, but I don't know who this person is. I think I sent some emails back and forth with somebody by a name like that some time ago, but I have no idea. I know that I'm patiently waiting on that person to show up because I've got chits and folders. I mean, you can see all the stuff that I've got going on, plus my job downstairs. Yeah, I'm wondering where he is too.
Okay. Gunner Sergeant, it seems to be like the ward would be overwhelmed. Is that a fair estimate?
That is fair. Yeah. You know, right now I'm sitting in as senior instructor. I'm curriculum development downstairs. Got Mad Marines that come in. You know, they come in and leave. I've got emails from the Mardet that I've got to answer. I've got this stack of paperwork here. A course coordinator.
So having him here would be a huge help. So me finding him or finding what happened to him would be a tremendous help for you.
Absolutely.
Specifically.
Yeah, you know, you ever have that feeling where you miss somebody and you don't even know who it is?
Every day.
There's just there's a void that needs to be filled, and you lose sight of things. You know, as a senior instructor position, I almost feel like I am a master sergeant. When people say master sergeant in the hallways, I turn around.
So it seems like you've
thinking
lost
that
your identity.
I've lost my identity. I don't even know who I am anymore.
It's pretty deep there. Unfortunately, I'm investigating a missing persons and don't quite have time here to spend. But thank you for your time, Mr. Sergeant.
Sure,
I'll use
sure.
what I have and I'll get back to you. Hopefully, I can find that. Find your Jack Dawson.
Thanks. I'm gonna eat my salad now.
Okay.